Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it. You already know. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye. Now, look, we're going to get straight to it. None of the other bullshit and the shenanigans. Wesley Willy Wonka Watson, right? There's a new guy on the scene, man. I want to shout him out. I want to shout a few people out. I want to shout out Dubs first and foremost. I want to shout out Big Bubba is tearing Wes Watson up, right? And shout out John Bravo. He's doing it's at the point now where all the enemigos of Wes Watson have actually teamed up and says they're having themselves a party, right? They're tearing his ass up. So it's like a Diddy party, only it's a Wes Watson party. And I'm sure there's still a lot of baby oil involved. We're gonna get into it. I wanted to react to the funny videos that are going on right now. One of them is by a guy named Bubba. Make sure you guys tap in, go support his channel. I like it tremendously. He's a new kid on the block, and I hope that he sticks around for a long time and continues to do what he does, because at the end of the day, man, it's funny, it's hilarious, it's all them good words balled into one. So we're gonna get into a reaction of Bubba's video, the Bubba reaction on Wes Watson, and from what I hear from a lot of people, man, it's don't miss TV. So let's get into it, man. Let's see what's going on with Wesley Watson today. Here we go.
You guys, you don't have to go to the penitentiary. I'm telling you guys, you don't have to go to war. You don't have to go through a divorce. You don't have to face all the hardest. You have to have a rigid set of daily habits and standards
I got the hell Hitler
deviate from. And during those, you have to choose to be unbreakable.
Let's leave it right there. That mean, get behind me, right? That vato looks like, where's my precious? That vato's looking for the ring. That's the Lord of the Rings from the penitentiary. That's the level 4 Lord of the Ring right there, right? The golem. As you can see in the background, if you really look close in the background, you see Wes Watson has the security on point. He wants to make sure no one runs up in a Wes Watson party that's not invited. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are coming that are invited, but wow, this vato Bubba outdid himself with this one. That vato looks like a fucking old school Cabbage Patch Kid. Look at him.
It doesn't even ever have to be anything that they would.
Look at his lips. Pucker up. Pucker up. Did his life's a movie. Hey, put your fucking shirt on. Tell this about to put his shirt on in his house. No one gives a fuck about your trend body. Okay? No one really gives a fuck about bold glamour that you're using. This vato was just amazing. Hey, Bubba, you did that.
Write a story about. It doesn't ever have to be one of these events like Goggins or Watson or any of these top people went through.
Top person?
Who? Oh my gosh, y'all. Today's video is going to be a good one. So welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Bubba community, I missed y'all. Hope you're doing great. But let's get into it because you know the video is going to be a good one.
Uh-oh. He's about to get on Wes Watson's helmet like San Diego did, right? Hey, it's about to get ugly, man. I like Bubba. He got the job of the hut in the background, man, percolating. You know, it's about to go crazy right here. Look at Wes Watson. Put your fucking shoes on, dirty socks. That about to got some dirty socks.
So Wes Watson, right? He proclaims himself as many things. The guy thinks he's like Xerxes from 300, right? He thinks he's a god. But I would never think in my life that I would wake up, I would check the subreddit, the Wes Watson subreddit, and see that Wes Watson compared himself to David Goggins. We don't
look at David Goggins getting this. He compared himself to David Goggins. He says he's one of the top guys. This guy is full of right? Straight up.
I don't know who David Goggins is. He's a former Navy SEAL. He was in the military. He's known for ultra marathons, like super high endurance, like tests. He's known for all of that. And I get it. He's become a little bit of a meme in the past few years for his antics. He's sometimes, he's doing too much.
Hey, this Valta's doing his homework. He's on it. He's letting everyone know that Wes Watson is comparing himself to the uncomparable, right? Wes Watson has now, not only is he a level 4 yard killer, he's actually a level 5 yard killer. The only yard, he's the only one that ever walked that yard because he's different. But also now Wes Watson is proclaiming to be an elite Navy SEAL. I've heard it all, Wes.
But I had to respect him at the end of the day because he earned his trident. He earned his trident. He went through BUDS. He went through all the Navy SEAL training. He did all of that, right? So you had to respect him. That guy, he's at a way higher level than Wes Watson is. Wes Watson doesn't have one grain of honor that David Goggins does.
I'm going to have to agree with Bubba on that one. He doesn't have not a single grain of honor. This motherfucker right here, Wes Watson, lied his way into what looks like an office building converted into a studio.
I can't believe that Wes Watson actually compared himself to a guy that was in special operations. I told y'all, the guy has a narco fantasy. He has like a special forces fantasy. The guy, I'm going to keep harping it.
The Vato thinks he's Lone Wolf McQuaid. Just say it, Bubba. He thinks he's Lone Wolf McQuaid. That dude thinks he's Rambo. Wes Watson thinks he's Johnny Depp from Blow. He thinks he's a lot of things, but at the end of the day, he's always going to be just Willy Wonka Watson.
Has no cardio. He always says he's so fit. He's not. He's just an oversized, plump meatball.
Kind of sucks. I heard some fictional stories online that one of these guys was going to show up here on Saturday at 8 a.m. and nobody's here.
Wes Watson, you are in the fuckboy district. You know, there's a lot of people there. You just don't want to show them. This Vato went out at fucking 8 o'clock in the middle of Miami somewhere in the fuckboy district with tight ass pants and a man purse on, talking about no one's here. Oh, they gonna be there. The freaks come out at night.
I was going to get a BJ before Arm Day, but
I told you, the men will be there. He said, where's all these guys that are supposed to be here? He was trying to get a BJ. For those of you that don't know, go to the Wes Watson Encyclopedia Handbook, and it'll tell you exactly what he means when he says BJ. There's a picture of him and Diddy hugging in a donut shop.
now I just got to go hit arms. Thought it was going to be Baby Arm Day.
What?
I told you, baby arm day.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Exactly. It's 2024, y'all. If Wes Watson wants another man to do that to him, then hey, I'm not judging.
By all means, we know who he voted for.
But, this would be a first for Wes Watson. This would be a first. So let's get into what he just said. He basically was all like, pull up on me, right? I want people to pull up on me.
He wants also the people to pull in on him, but that's just that's a different story for a different day, Bubba. I'm sure you'll get to it.
First of all, that's really, really dumb. That's really dangerous to have an open invitation to the internet for people to pull up on you. Like, there are some crazy people on the internet.
There sure is. Me, I'm not one of them.
Who don't care about anything. They have nothing to lose. They will pull up on you. So an invitation like that, that's pretty crazy. And I just want to make something clear on the YouTube channel, right? On the Bubba YouTube channel. I do not condone any violence. I don't condone people.
I second that emotion, Bubba. I agree with you 100%. I don't condone violence. I don't want to see him get his fucking watermelon split. But at the end of the day, sometimes it seems like it couldn't have happened to a better man.
Going up to Wes Watson and jumping him or anything like that. Like, this channel will get like destroyed. Bubba community won't exist, right? But second of all, it's just not wise. It's not legal to do. I'm not going to advocate anything crazy. What I will say though is this.
There's always a but. I love when there's a but. Wes Watson loves butt too. We know that. He's put that out there on several occasions, right? He also loves baby arms. So I don't know about that one, but he loves butt, and it's his own that he loves the most, or Diddy's. But I don't know. Let's see what Bubba has to say. But there's always a but involved when it comes to Wes Watson.
When Wes Watson got pulled up on, do you remember what he did? Let's roll the clip.
Stretch your elbows. Stretch your abs out, Wes. Come on. We know you're tough. Let's go. What's that?
Big legs you got.
You want to see him?
Yeah,
Let me see your legs.
Those are dope.
Go first, bro.
Oh, that motherfucker went from all that high power shit to let me see your legs, brother. Them motherfuckers are dope. Yeah, your leg. He's telling another man that a man's legs look dope. If you don't get out of here, you fucking over muscled fucking Parmesan meatball like Bubba calls you, bro. This is just like Joey Stacks and Big Boy. What do you want to do? You want to have a curling contest? I'm not a bully. That's exactly what this is right here. Wes Watson getting ran up on, and he wants to see another man's legs.
Check him out.
What do you mean? You want to flex with me?
How much you weigh?
How much do I weigh? I weigh 205 pounds.
Only 200, yeah.
205.
205 pounds? Wait up, I weigh 210 pounds. Wes Watson must be very short or something. There's got to be something there. Only 205 pounds. That about this mini me.
5 times. Yeah, how about you? Yeah. How old are you? 240. 240. How old are you?
Oh, my bad. Wes Watson's 240. Okay, it's the butt cheeks.
How old are you? How old are you? I have you first. 39. 39.
What the fuck? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? I asked you first. Is this fucking elementary school or is this fucking the gym?
I'm 29, motherfucker. Okay, yeah, you should listen. Guy. I do. I mean, I thought you were a nice guy before I think you just now. It was a very bad impression. You guys took it wrong. That's how I thought. Have you seen my content? Of course I do. Have you seen this? This is how I always talk. I know. And it's what works. Right. It works for you, bro. Well, listen. No, it works. Okay, it works. It works.
Is Wes Watson giving him a reach around, or why does that guy keep wiggling like that? I'm just, inquiring minds want to know. We don't want to know, but at this point, we have to know. It's crazy. Wes Watson's always got some elaborate shit going on, huh? Is he fucking rubbing this dude's trapezius, or is he rubbing his hamstring? Maybe he needs to go to the Cowboys and hook up with Dak Prescott as a personal trainer so he could rub Dak Prescott's hamstring. I don't know. Something's going on with Wes.
Did that really look like a guy who wanted to deal with confrontation? No. Wes Watson's whole body language, his tone, how he spoke to him, it all went out the window, right? He got really docile. I mean, it is
docile, or AKA tamed. He was a tamed animal in that situation. Yeah, he tried to use words to get out of that ass whooping. That dude told him, "Man, I don't really think you're tough. I don't really think you're all that." Wes Watson said, "Let me look at your calves, brother. You got some nice calves." This motherfucker was all stuck on a man's calves. Wow. Bubba, get him.
Doesn't get more docile than complimenting another man's legs when you try to press him. Like, what? That's just total clown behavior. I do have an idea, though. That's completely safe. It's sanctioned. It's all good, right? Keemstar, if you're watching this video, you're in the locale space, right? I doubt Keemstar will be watching this video, but if the chance happens.
I don't know who this guy is, but yeah. Hey, Wes Watson don't want to see him on any level. That about looks like he has more hair on his back than Wes Watson does. Strike that, reverse it. I was going to say on his head, but we know he's bald. But he did have hair plugs for a minute there. He had them taken out because they just didn't agree with them. Instead, he traded his hair plugs in for a San Diego tattoo on the back of his head because he's a real one, brother.
Wings of Watson, an exhibition match with, let's say, Johnny Bravo films, right?
I got Johnny Bravo. Shout out Johnny Bravo TV, man. I don't think Wes Watson needs that smoke in his life, wants that smoke, wants to get anywhere near the exhaust pipe of that smoke. Maybe the exhaust pipe, but doesn't want to get near the smoke. I think Johnny Bravo would tear him a new asshole. But again, like I said in a couple videos, Wes Watson enjoys that. Because
those two have beef. And personally, it'd be pretty funny to see Johnny Bravo just beat the brakes off of Wes Watson in some sanctioned event, a boxing ring, a UFC ring, where it's safe, right?
Wes Watson will never do that. He'll never get involved in that. He's too high power, too major, has too much credibility, too real to do anything like that. Nope. Who the fuck does he look like? Jake Paul? Nope. It ain't going to happen. He's too busy admiring his glutes and looking at other man's legs in the mirror.
For the most part, where it's legal and everybody, gets their way. So, Keemstar, if you're watching this video, maybe think about it. Because there's a whole lot of people on the internet that just hate this guy.
Should I hit you guys with a spoiler alert? There was another fight that just happened. Who you thought won didn't?
Never see no haters in real life, only fans. Lots of them. Just one day, just come on. I just want to see one in person. It's starting to piss me off. They only exist online. Like, at least one person drive by and be like, "Hey, Wes Watson, you."
What are you going to do, Wes Watson? Suck him off with those big old lips you got right there? Let me tell you, man. This guy is going to do what every other person does. Hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a hug? You ain't going to do nothing, Wes. You're going to say, "Damn, you got nice thighs. You must be a power lifter." I already know, man. You and Big Boy both are the exact same way. Talk that high power shit on the internet. And then when you see someone in real life, you know what I'm saying? "Damn, them are some big trapezius you have there."
Or talk shit or something. Like, because, it's cool to see the fans.
Why would a man that self-proclaimed preaches, positivity and doing well and health training and circuit training and all these good positive things to help you in life, walk around, just can't wait for someone to run up on him and talk shit. Man, don't let me see you with that chain on. We'll just say that. I ain't even going to say me. Strike that, reverse it. I digress.
I love it. Took a picture with a bunch of people. But I just can't believe that the haters in person are so silent, because I know you see me. Well, your balls just shrivel up when you see them.
No, yours did when you started doing trend.
You realize
that is absolute cap that he gets fans in person taking pictures with him. Who in the hell wants to take a photo with the cornball? Really? I don't believe that.
Dog?
That's a big fat lie. But second of all, let's talk about it. I don't think Wes Watson could ever deal with a hater meeting him in real life. That's just not happening. This guy, he's really, really asking for bad things to happen. And like I said,
I agree with Bubba. He's burying himself with his own fucking shovel, right? He's asking for something to happen. Because at this point, man, he's declining in his channel, his views, everything is just going bad for him. And so he needs anything. He's like Madonna. He'll wear anything to make him relevant again, right? Like Michael Jackson did. Fuck. He got lighter and lighter and lighter. Every time fucking it seemed like his star wasn't shining bright. Fuck it. Bleach me, right? That's what Wes Watson, I bet you he bleaches himself. Something's going to happen. I mean, I'm sure Diddy had him bleaching himself anyways. We all know where. But he's going to be doing something outlandish and outrageous to try to gain attention because he's an attention seeker. He's already got the money. He already took your money from you. Didn't even give you the phone call back. But I highly doubt this Vato really wants any type of play or smoke.
On this channel, I don't condone any violence, right? Like that's how this channel will get deleted. That's how bad things will happen, right? So I'm not condoning
Absolutely.
any of that.
Bubba's like, I ain't in shit. I ain't trying to get caught up on nothing. Huh, Bubba? I agree, Bubs.
But if Wes Watson, he gets memed on at his like mansion, like people know where he lives, like he's an idiot. He always doxes himself wherever he is, right? I'm not doing any of that. That's Wes Watson's own accord. Like on his Instagram, he's always posting where he is at what time. The dude's looking for confrontation. And generally, when a guy challenges the internet to do something like that, it
does not end pretty for him. I'll say it before Bubba says it. Watch.
Never, ever works out. So I'm not going to be shocked if like in a week or 2 weeks, somebody crazy really does pull up on him. I don't know what they would do, but it's probably not going to be good.
interviewing successful people, I'm going to start doing them street interviews. And I'm going to go up to people. I'm going to say, so, sir, how'd you do that? How'd you get to where you're at? The guys are like, what do you mean? Where am I? Well, you got tits. Your is ugly.
You're not going to do that, Wes Watson. You better stop it. Hey, this guy just thinks he's the downest, hardest, evilest, meanest, craziest person on earth. You ain't going to go up to a big Samoan and tell him that. See what happens. See that fucking that tattoo you have over here will be over here from them choking the shit out of you. They'll choke you with your own tattoo. They'll hit you so hard the dago will fucking be on your ear.
How'd you get there? Like, how'd you lose so hard to where you end up with a busted bitch and tits, fool?
This guy is so jealous of the world. He hates himself. He loathes his existence because he doesn't have somebody that genuinely loves him. He is so miserable. He is so jealous of other people when they're in a healthy, happy relationship, when they have a family, when they have kids.
I agree with that. When he sees men that have succeeded in life, and having money doesn't mean you succeeded. Success is not based upon money. Success is based on a happy life. Being happy in your current position in your job, no matter if you're fucking cooking the fries, if you're happy, do it. Being happy is being able to be stable enough to take care of your family and have your family in your life. Where is this man's family? One never knows, does one?
Kids, because he'll never have that. He'll never have that. He's been divorced 2 times. I always thought it was just once, but
No, I talked to his first wife, and I know the story behind that one. Hit one if you guys want to know the real story.
Subscribers told me it's been twice, and he actually caught one of his wives, giving some favors to another guy in the car that he bought her in the driveway of the mansion.
And the winner was the guy who pulled up to Wes Watson's mansion and got the meanest mamon this side of South Miami.
That's so humiliating. I thought he was alpha. But yeah, this guy's a troll. He really wants to just go up to people and call them ugly and troll them. This guy has really lost his script. The guy is an absolute lunatic. That concludes today's video.
Man, shout out to Bubba. Bubba, you know, what I like about Bubba's videos is he just speaks and spits facts. You know, he's not on that bandwagon train of Wes Watson. He's realized the misguided character Wes Watson is and how he like tries to be an alpha when he's really a beta. It's really the truth. You know, we've all seen situations with Wes Watson. I think it's funny, man. I just wanted to fucking react to a Bubba video with you guys. Bubba's blowing up right now, man. Shout out to Bubba. Shout out to John Bravo. Wes Watson don't need that in his life, man. These guys are really going in. Shout out to the homeboy Dubs, man, who continues to do Willy Wonka Wednesdays, even on Tuesdays, right? He's making it happen. And let's see where it goes from here. So if you guys enjoyed them, man, tap back in. I'm going to start to do a lot of reactions. Also, Pepe's going to be starting the channel soon. Pepe's Reactions. Make sure you tap in because you never know what you're going to get. You guys, voila. It's going down, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the support, man. The game is real. The gun.